Okay, so here we go. Show you what I've got done so far. Not as much as I'd like, but it's a start. This is one of my winter beds. I'm putting up the PVC for the row covers. And we've got kale, several kinds of kale. Russian red, and Vates, and curly kale. I see all my cardboard everywhere. That is getting covered up with mulch eventually. I was out this morning putting in mulch. Got collards and leaf lettuce and Swiss chard. I started out with the straw mulch and didn't really like it, so I'm putting wood chips over it. And I tell you, I did a little. The kales up here are the ones I started with the mulch on. They were just itty bitty things when I put that mulch on. In like 3 days, man, they just shot up like crazy. So I'm doing the back to Eden garden method and putting wood chips on everything. There's beets for greens. And look at this pak choi. Boy, that stuff really took off. Like all of a sudden, last week these things weren't nothing but just a few little leaves. And now all of a sudden they've just grown up really big. Probably harvest some outer leaves on those. These are Jade Cross Brussels sprouts, which seem to be doing real good. And then I have cheddar cauliflower. It looks like the wind blew one of my planters over there. And then the graffiti cauliflower. And then down here is some cabbage, which seems to be taking some insect damage. I'll have to take care of that. But that's it so far. There's 2 beds I'm working on for the garlic and onions and some other stuff. And here's the carrot bed. And there's stuff coming up in it. And that is my orange mint. I put it in a container so it wouldn't go crazy all over the place. And then in my herb bed, got some basil ready to go to seed, creeping thyme, marjoram, tarragon, 2 kinds of oregano, sage. I think that's all I got. Oh, and lavender. So this is it so far. We got this place pretty cheap. This 2 acres had a dumpy old trailer on it. And right now we're working on the dumpy old trailer. You see piles of construction stuff everywhere. We just tore the kitchen and bathroom out. Replacing the floors. There's my dirt pile and wood chip pile. I'll show you my little fig tree. We rescued it from a rental property. And I'll be planting it as soon as the weather cools off enough and it dies back. This ought to do really well once it gets in the dirt. All the little fruit it's had on it just being in that pot. Been pretty cool. But our land goes way down to the back. As you can see, there's a lot of tree cover. We're going to clear a little bit of that, but not much. And this is, I'll show you this. Go over here. This is where I'm doing a hugelkultur bed. There's some wood and stuff under there, and we've been throwing the kitchen scraps and garden debris out there. We'll work on it a little bit more seriously come fall when the leaves get down. Start cutting down some dead wood and branches and stuff and add to that. I'm going to come all the way across with that to plant blueberries. And I'll swing around here. I'll go up in the front yard. I'll show you another construction pile. I wish it wasn't out there, but it is. This is the front yard, and this is where I'm going to plant my fruit trees. I have 5 3-in-1s coming in December, and they're all dwarfs, so they're all kind of going in this area. I got cherry, peach, pear, apple, and pilat. I think that's what I got. Yeah. So this is it so far. Not a whole lot to look at, but we got all kinds of projects going, and work on it a little bit at a time. Well, this is Ann with Gideon Gardens. You take care and happy gardening.